How are we now? So, I know you guys kind of all knew there was going to be an update on this very shortly after I dropped that subframe, where I was kind of looking at these mounts and everything, and I'm sure you all thought there was going to be a lot of tears and crying when you looked at it at first, but actually, I don't know if that's coming across. These are pretty decent. They're not bad at all. There is a hole here that seems to be folded into the metal, right? So that it looks like it's formed, if you know what I mean. It's not rusted. And then I am sure when I go to look, there'll be a matching hole where that seal is there. That seam is there. And the only reason I know that is because this side looks to have had a little bit of spread in it. So that's all good. That piece there, I actually pushed it through, so actually that is sort of billowed out, if you can see it there. So I wouldn't even bother doing anything there, but this piece here I will put a little plate over. I think a very thin plate just placed over top of that would be sufficient. I'll put a little angle on it to come down here. I don't want it to interfere with the mounting of it. The other alternative is I actually just leave it and I just treat it, because it is like, I mean, so that area to there, that area there is only it. So it's only the size of my little finger that I need to fill in. Whereas I would say that was somebody chasing a weld where they burned through, because it was replaced at some stage. I would think, because you can see these lovely big stitch welds here. So, or seam welds rather. So I would say that was somebody chasing a weld there. I don't know if maybe I'll just pack that hole filled with rust remedy. There's stuff I've been looking at which is w123 rust buster, and seemingly it's meant to be the dog's bollocks, as they say. So maybe I'll just pump that into there and let that do the work. I can see there's a matching little bit of rust here, and there's a similar amount over the other side, so that is obviously a weak point for them. You see, we have a little match right here. Now it's not going to be the end of the world to fill that in either, or to fix that, you know, because what I'll do is, I can see there's a little beam here, so I will just cut around that, and I might just put a plate over, cut the rust, put a plate over that straight across, you know, very quick job on it. And the same up here. I think I will just make a little plate to go across here that has maybe that little indent. I'm not going to go too I mean, this is getting its engine swapped out for a more modern block, so I'm not going to bother trying to be too conservation styled with the thing, but I am going to do the same here, because it's obviously gathering in moisture somewhere here, and I would say that's internal. That's moisture coming from the inside. And you know, really, actually that might not have a hole there. The wire reel will make short work of it anyway, and it'll tell us like it did here. So yeah, that's it, guys. I was really expecting that this to be a lot worse. I had to cut off these, and I'm going to have to, you see what's dripping from it is WD-40, and I'm going to then have to put a center punch on them and just push them right through. And yeah, that's it, guys. Just a quick update. I was really dreading that. I was really worried about these, so I'm really kind of happy that they're not gone for good. And I'm not going to have to see the problem. I'm not too worried about a little bit of welding here and there. I don't want obviously a lot of it, but what I really don't want is I don't want precision welding, because I am not a fabricator. So what I was terrified about was that mount to go, because as soon as it goes, you'd be better off actually nearly refitting the subframe with it loosely fitted and putting some welds in that way, because it could easily go pear shape on you and you would never get the bolts to line up again, which was my fear. So yeah, guys, just a quick update. Things are looking up on that side of things, on the welding part of it. Anyway, spot on. I appreciate you watching. Cheers. Good night. Bye bye.